Ladies and gentlemen, the following singles contest scheduled for one fall is for the CSW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, Colin Cambridge.
Friday, October the 18th, 2013.
Every challenge for Marshe gets more intriguing, more incredible, more amazing. And Stan, I don't think Marshe's ever defended the title against Colin Cambridge, has he?
I don't think so.
So this is without a doubt the biggest opportunity of Colin Cambridge's life. How often do you get an opportunity to be CSW Heavyweight Champion?
You mean to meet the CSW Heavyweight Champion?
This isn't about meeting, Stan. The title's at stake. And Cambridge, a man that has weathered the storm and the elements. He has fought through the pressure of being a young man growing up in this sport, dealing with the politics, dealing with the challenges, improving his body, his physique, getting better in the ring, training harder. This is the single moment he's been waiting for.
You know what? I think you're the smartest man in the world, come to think of it. I've seen the stuff you've written. I've seen the IQ test. You know, I worked for Uncle Sam, and that's a secret between you, me, and the viewer. And I've looked up your records, and I've seen something's up with this.
Tonight has the potential to be the highlight of this young man's life. I'm talking about Colin Cambridge. But he's becoming very arrogant about this match.
Well, he should be arrogant.
I mean, he could be, after tonight, the single most talked about performer in the entire Midwest, the country, maybe even the world, if he can put Marshe Rockett down for a 3 count.
Yeah.
But Marshe is stronger. There is a significant size differential that exists, but it's not necessarily height-wise or reach-wise.
No, you got to know how to use it.
It's overall muscle and upper body strength.
And how you use it, the leverage.
You got to admit, Colin Cambridge is in amazing physical condition. The 2-a-days at the gym are showing, and this man is taking this very seriously. Well, Cambridge is liking his results so far. Years of being held down, politically shut out, facing these insurmountable obstacles. He's weathered every storm. He's impressed the CSW officials, Johnny Wild specifically.
Yep.
And when you work hard, when you have that kind of work ethic, and when you can perform in the ring at a high level, and you can face tougher and tougher competition. I mean, he has never had this sort of opportunity before. He could be the king of the castle here in Chicago style wrestling. And I think Cambridge tonight, he has to think of this as very much like this. He's not a top contender for the championship, maybe even not necessarily in the top 6. But Cambridge,
maybe the top 6, Articulator, maybe the top 6.
That's stretching it. That's stretching it. But more importantly is this. You only live once, and Cambridge has nothing to lose.
Absolutely correct.
And if Cambridge is going to finish what he started, he's got to maintain the momentum on Marshe. But Marshe, the champion, knows he can take as many breaks as he wants. He could literally, he literally is.
That's true, I didn't even think of that.
In the position as champion, you do not have to put Colin Cambridge away. You just simply have to win, or make sure you don't get pinned or submit. And I think Marshe knows that. But Marshe, look at the athleticism with the leapfrog and the shoulder tackle. Colin Cambridge, for the first time, put on his backside tonight.
He wants a timeout.
He said Marshe's challengers were going to get bigger and better.
Oh, always.
They were going to get tougher. I mean, what other man do you know that can put down Marco Anthony, Sean Mulligan, Rough Crossing, Ali, Brubaker, 450, all in the past 4 months.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, he's defeated every conceivable challenger that has crossed his path except for 2 men. This man, Colin Cambridge, and from what I've been told, whoever wins this match, regardless of that fact, Marshe has to face Steve Boz tomorrow night in CSW Northland.
What?
And if he can get by Cambridge tonight, that will be a title match. So Stan, a lot of ramifications here for Marshe.
What?
Because the challenges get bigger and better for him. Cambridge sends Marshe to the ropes. Neck toss reverse. Back elbow by Marshe. Necktie drop kick. And did you see the extension on those legs?
Man, the power behind those moves.
Marshe's legs, they're like tree trunks.
Oh, the guy's flying.
Strong, agile, and he uses them to perfection.
Yeah, and the champ's flying around as he's executing these maneuvers, man.
And that might be the difference maker here for Cambridge.
Totally.
I mean, if you don't have the athletic ability, that almost knocked me sideways. Oh, big knee smash by Marshe to Cambridge.
I'm surprised. Whoa.
Marshe, a slide kick right to Cambridge's head.
There you go. That's the best wrestler in the world today, man.
Senton backsplash.
Look at him flying around. It's scary. Could you
count there?
Could you imagine what this guy would do to somebody like Brock Lesnar? He'd kill him.
Well, there was that one time, but he was security, but that's another story.
Yeah.
What a shot by Marshe. Marshe is on a roll. The momentum's on his side.
I'm glad you brought that up. He made Brock Lesnar back down on live national TV.
Yeah, they showed that for like 12 weeks. Oh no! The stinging guillotine drop backwards, and Marshe might have hyperextended his neck right there. Cambridge almost won the championship. Can Colin Cambridge stop Marshe Rockett from using his agility, from using his speed?
If he wears him down.
Well,
if he beats him down. If he tears him down.
What have you seen Cambridge do in the past to ground an opponent? That's what I'm curious about. Because I know Cambridge, I know he's about kicks and flashy offense, but he's not the ground and pound type, Stan.
No, he's not. You're right about that.
And without that in the arsenal, there's the leg lariat, like I said, the kicks.
Which is impressive.
Well, yeah, you can take down a man, but how do you continue to slow him down? How do you press the issue if you have the ground attack and if you have...
You mean grind him down?
The chain wrestling ability to continue to put Marshe in a difficult spot. I mean, that would be a huge extra weapon for this man to use, but just using strikes alone, I don't know if that's going to be enough.
You know what I would do? I'm glad you brought that up because I personally would not use that strategy. If I were his manager, I would advise him to just hit as much as he can. You know how you keep hearing people say, oh, one guy after another trying to get all his moves in and everything. Try to get as many moves as you can in. Try to get them all in, man.
Yeah, but that's
because you might catch the champ off guard. You never know.
That's not what pro wrestling's about, Stan. It's about combining your skills with the fact that you might be put in a situation where you have to defend yourself. And you got to do anything it takes to win. And just relying on a game plan and a certain sequence of moves, it's not going to be enough. Big bulldog smash by Marshe.
But see, that's where I beg to differ. Because with a guy like Marshe Rockett, you're just not going to.
5 minutes, 5 minutes.
You're just not going to be able to put together a plan like that unless you're a genius who could sit there and put together any plan. But Colin Cambridge is no articulator.
Marshe stomping a grounded Colin Cambridge. That last stomp to that left knee.
Shades of Ronnie Garvin.
Marshe gonna measure him this time. Knee drop from 8 feet in the air.
And that was not shades of Ronnie Garvin.
Fundamentals
I can't believe you didn't put him away.
Striking aside, athletic ability aside, in terms of two humble human beings, has Cambridge had a change of heart? I mean, we've seen moments where Cambridge cannot work together with a partner. We've seen moments where Cambridge is literally at odds with everybody he tries to team up with. And maybe going up against the Soul Touches after... Look at that nice combo.
See what I mean? If you
catch
catch the champ, 1, 2.
Oh, that was close.
That's what I'm talking about. If you catch the champ off guard, if you do enough moves, you might just get the champ to lose. You might just get him beat. What's Marco Anthony doing lurking in the crowd? You see him?
Come on, Rockett!
I don't know, looks like he's walking the dog. Pick up, big knee drop.
That ain't funny, man.
Oh, that. Did Colin Cambridge actually think he was going to beat Marshe Rockett with one knee?
I bet he did.
When the match started, these two individuals were at a very quick pace. The pace has slowed down conceivably. Don't you agree, Stan?
Yeah, totally. That's where Cambridge was he worked a successful strategy there in slowing the match down.
Body slam and an elbow drop. And when you're in a competitive battle like this with heavyweight championship gold at stake, and you're moments away from the taste of gold match, I mean, one of these men could walk away from this match with the championship belt, but then you have to know that the individual who wins the next match could be the one that is breathing down your neck next as a potential individual to challenge for the next championship match. Cambridge misses with the elbow drop badly.
Now, if Colin Cambridge wins the title tonight, does that mean he defends the title in a return match tomorrow night against Marshe Rockett, or is it against Steve Boz?
That, to my recollection, to my knowledge, Marshe faces Boz tomorrow one-on-one.
But if
I do not know specifically who Cambridge's opponent is tomorrow night.
But what if Cambridge wins the title tonight? Who gets the title shot tomorrow?
We don't know. I don't have that information. Leg drop, body slam. Marshe starting to feel like the momentum is switched back in his general direction. He's got the outside leg hook. Cambridge won't stay down.
Man, he's resilient, this kid.
CSW Heavyweight Championship at stake. Taste of gold. The match before the main event. The featured attraction. One of these men will leave the ring as the champion. But who will it be? M80 attempt. Negated. Roundhouse kick. Dodged. Mr. Clothesline. Running knee smash. Bushido high knee smash.
And we may have a new champ.
Cambridge has defeated opponents with that move before. Oh my!
Whoa.
Marshe is still the champion, but for how long?
But do you see what I mean? You're gonna catch the champ off guard if you could keep yourself from getting knocked out by him, but at the same time try to knock him out with a move like that. Wear him down with these power moves, aerial moves, kicks, thrusts.
Cambridge 6'4", Marshe 6'5", both men standing. Marshe chopping the chest of Colin Cambridge. But the forearm smash by Cambridge on the recovery, impressive. M80 and Cambridge landed right on his head. That's gotta be it. He's retained the title.
Jeez. Looked like he snapped his neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still CSW Heavyweight Champion Mr. Rockett!
Tonight, Marshe Rockett has defeated yet another challenger, as he is proving why he is the best single champion in all Chicagoland, and for obvious reasons. Friendship. Oh, Cambridge wants nothing to do with that. Sore loser?
Yeah, it seems that way, but
I don't know. Marshe earned that one.